Goeiedag, mijn naam is Evan, ik ben immigratieprocureur hier in Amerika en ik wil je helpen om immigratiewet te verstaan. Now, the question has been asked, is the Afrikaner refugee program paused or put on hold? Now, at the moment that I'm making this video, the answer is no. However, I'm going to publish this video around 1 in the morning my time, so it hits South Africa in the morning, and I will tell you that by the time this video is published, we will have an answer. See, Colonel Wyatt had made a short concerning how some of the flights for refugees had been canceled last minute. And the speculation is that this is over budgetary concerns. And I will tell you that right now, if the United States government, if the legislative branch, cannot come to a resolution on the budget and pass a budget by midnight tonight, then the government will essentially shut down. And in this shutdown, all non-essential services will be stopped. One of those non-essential services is going to be everything dealing with the current Afrikaner refugee program. So, all of the interviews, USCIS, any sort of government-subsidized anything, including flights, anything that requires a budget to be done, whether that's to pay workers to do interviews, USCIS officers, processing, background investigations, all of this, everything will be stopped until a resolution to the budget crisis has been delivered, until they come to a solution and pass the budget. Now, in the past, this has happened before. My ex-wife was an IRS agent and a revenue officer, and I can remember there was a time where she was off for, I think, over a month. Employees get furloughed. You're not going to, a lot of these people are not going to get paid. It's a pretty big deal. And while I understand that y'all are concerned because when I say it's not essential, and Colonel Wyatt made sure to preface the same way, we understand how essential it is to you. But as far as the United States government is concerned, taking care of refugees in South Africa, when our entire government will cease to function until the budget is passed, and only essential people will continue to work and in effect be forced to work, sometimes without pay, until we come to a resolution, the Afrikaner refugee program is not high on the list of priorities. So these flights being canceled or people being told that the flights are not happening right now, like Colonel Wyatt said, this could be in just getting ready before the government shutdown tonight if no resolution is made between both sides. But even if the government shuts down for a day or two and then they pass a budget, it still has to restart again. And there's going to be a lag time. Excuse me, I don't know how long that lag time could be. A couple of days to a couple of weeks to get things moving again, get the money flowing to where it needs to flow, to people to get to do their jobs, get to work, and all that sort of stuff. So, best case scenario by the time you watch this video, if the United States government did pass a budget, then in theory, nothing about the refugee program should be paused, and everything should be going on exactly as it did before this. Because all government employers are going to be paid, all government agencies are going to get their funding, and groups like USCIS and all of the contract groups doing initial screenings will get their money, and it will happen, and will go on, it should all be good. However, if no budget is passed and the government shuts down at midnight tonight, then yes, the refugee program will, in effect, be paused. Not canceled, not ended. This has nothing to do with a U.S. government decision to explicitly target the Afrikaner refugee program. This is simply the U.S. government will shut down until a budget is passed. Having a budget is law. It must happen. If it doesn't happen, the government shuts down. That's what is going on right now. So I think that's where the discussion about these flights being canceled for Afrikaners currently has come out. And we need to be prepared. You need to be ready that if the government does shut down and you were expecting to leave anytime soon or been told you'll be leaving anytime soon, there most probably will be a time period until the ball gets rolling again and money gets to where it needs to go that these things start happening again. But worst case scenario, like I said, the government has shut down for a number of weeks at a time before. During that time, nothing will happen with the refugee program. I'm 99.9% sure of it because the government will shut down. And all of these government-funded contractors, all of USCIS, all of the wheels that need to turn to get you over here as a refugee will pause until that's rectified. So real quick update, but again, as I'm making this video, it is 2 o'clock here in Louisiana in the afternoon on September 30th. They have till midnight tonight to pass a budget. I will not be up waiting till then, so this video will either be relevant in that the budget wasn't passed and the refugee program is paused, or the budget passed and you have no harm, no fears, nothing to worry about, but this video will remain as a reminder that this could always happen again the next time the budget comes around if the refugee program is still in place and still continuing. So, as always, remember to like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you for the next video.